Yao Ming is the only player in NBA history to be selected to the All-Star team every single year that someone is in the league. Karl Malone has the NBA record for most turnovers in a career. Jason Kidd has the most single turnovers in one game at 14 turnovers. All these players are NBA record holders, as we see Kawhi here. We've made a wheel today of about 20 players, and we're going to select 10 of them, 2 players each position to make a team for me to play with in my team. So we're just going to spin a wheel, and then once a position is filled, for example, once we have 2 shooting guards, we'll take the shooting guards off the wheel. So first spin, let's see who we get. There are definitely some less common names here and some pretty household names. Okay, speaking of household names, the GOAT, Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan holds several records for the NBA. He averages the most points per game of any player. He also has 10 scoring titles, more than any other player. He has the most finals MVPs, and again is arguably the greatest player of all time. There is a better Michael Jordan card, but this is all I have. Okay, not Clay. Jamal Crawford or Lewis Williams, they're both tied, so we'll spin another wheel between the two of these really quick. Lou Will and Jamal Crawford are tied for the most Sixth Man of the Year awards, and it will be Jamal Crawford. Again, there is a better Jamal Crawford card, but this is all I have, so Emerald Jamal Crawford you'll have to do. So like I said, that will be both players for that position, so we'll take the rest of the shooting guards off the wheel. We'll try and fill the rest of the team up. There were a lot of big men to choose from, so it's hard to narrow them down. Speaking of big men, arguably the greatest big man of all time, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem obviously has the most points of any player of all time in their career. He also has the most field goals attempted, most field goals made, most minutes played, and also the most MVPs of any player. So, Kareem, you're a welcome addition to the team. Let's get another spin here. See if we can get a big name or maybe that is a big name. John Stockton, statistically maybe the best point guard of all time. John Stockton holds the record for career assists and career steals, and no one is really close. And I don't think that record will ever be broken, or at least not anytime soon. Not Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is actually second to John Stockton on career assists and career steals, but Steph Curry, arguably the greatest shooter of all time. He leads the NBA not just leads the NBA, he has the NBA record of all time for free throw percentage, for most 3 points made in one season. He's also the only unanimous MVP, and he has the NBA record for most threes per game. Okay, another household name, the other side of the greatest of all time debate, LeBron James. LeBron, to my knowledge, only holds one record, and that record is for career playoff minutes. LeBron has played more minutes in the playoffs than any other player. Pretty interesting stat. LeBron is second or third on lots of records, though. And we find the other two-part option of Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace. Ben Wallace and Dikembe are both tied for receiving the most Defensive Player of the Year awards. I believe they both had 4, which is unbelievable. So we'll get the Cookie Monster, Dikembe Mutombo. I already have the Sapphire card, so I'm not going to buy the Diamond card just for this video. Definitely trying to save one MT. And so that'll be both of our big men, so we'll take them off the wheel. And next, straying away from the household names, we have Larry Keenan, who was a small forward on the Spurs, as you can see here. Larry Keenan had the most steals in a single game. He actually had 11 steals in one game. So pretty cool stat. Hopefully he'll be good on defense. Another less common name, the great AC Green. AC Green holds the record for most games played in a row. I don't remember the statistic, but it's pretty crazy. It was like 140-something games in a row. Pretty spectacular without injuries and stuff. And they called him the Iron Man. And rounding out our team, we have Adrian Dantley. Pretty glad we stayed away. We obviously got some big names, but these guys like this are pretty cool because they're very unknown stats. Again, there's Pink Diamond Adrian Dantley, but I'm not going to spend those tokens on it. So the rookie will have to do. Adrian Dantley holds a record for most free throws made in one game at 28 free throws in one game. That is pretty crazy. I know Dwight Howard holds a record for most free throws attempted, something like 36, but he didn't make 28 of them like Adrian Dantley did. So that's a pretty cool record. So that is our wheel. So this is what our team is looking like over here on 2K. Definitely some better options for these cards, but that's what I have to do. So let's go online and see if we can get us a win. So we have found our opponent. Looks like he's got a few diamonds on his team. That Chauncey Billups card is really, really good. So is that Marc Gasol. At least that Marc Gasol isn't upgraded. But let's... And that's a wrap. That N1 by MJ made my opponent decide to quit. So that's it for this video. Appreciate you guys giving me a like or subscribe, and see you next time.